Yeah, that's what she... Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Spider-Man Homecoming movies, Spider-Man in his homemade suit. And big thanks to X-Man87 for giving me the heads up on these figures. I really appreciate it, bro. Check out his Instagram, link in the description below. And it doesn't say homemade suit, but we know this is the homemade suit right here, which is going to play a significant role in the movie. It looks like the suit's going backwards, right? So I'm very interested in that. I like that we get the spot varnished Spider-Man logo from this movie right up there. Looking really cool. You can feel the spot varnishing. And then on the side, we get the Tom Holland Spidey. And then on the back, you can see a product shot. There's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. Then you can see all the other figures from the wave. And then there's the Build-A-Wings right there. Then we get Tom Holland Spidey on the side once more. All right, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's our Tom Holland Spider-Man figure in his homemade suit out of the packaging. And am I the only one who got soaked off of the homemade suit only after seeing the trailer where you see Spidey in the homemade suit doing a lot of fighting and stuff like that? Ever since that trailer, I'm like, ooh, now I really like the homemade suit. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool at first, but now I really want it. Like the hot toy, I want that figure too. But anyway, this guy came out looking pretty good. I do like it. My only real gripe, my serious gripe, is the paint apps. There's some weird issues with paint apps here and there, just some splotching, but man, that's pretty minor. I like the articulation, I like the accessories that he comes with, and I think it looks pretty good. So anyway, let's take a closer look at those accessories, then we'll take a closer look at our homemade suit Spidey. Now for the accessories, we're really only getting interchangeable parts right here. So you can see we get a pair of fisted hands, and then we get a pair of whipping hands, and then we also get some hoodie accessories, which I'll get into just a minute. Now looking at these hands, I do think for the most part they look pretty good. I like them. There's just a couple of weird things going on with the paint, but for the most part, like I just said, they look alright. You know, some nice wrinkles sculpted in there. Fingers look pretty realistic, you know, so that's the right whipping hand. Here's a left whipping hand, not looking too bad. A little bit of black paint mixed in there on the pinky and on the thumb. Then he has two fists right there, so yeah, pretty good. You know, you can get a little thumbnail action right there, so not too shabby Hasbro. And yeah, like I said, the paint app problems on these are just very, very minor. I mean, really, for the most part, these are pretty solid. And they peg in and out of the hands fairly easy. Yep, see? So just to take a quick trip down memory lane to look at some of our other homemade suit cinematic Spider-Man outfits. You can see the wrestling Spider-Man from the Sam Raimi movie. And then we also have the Amazing Spider-Man homemade suit where it's just really a mask with some glasses over it, which I didn't really like so much. And this one right here I really like the most. And out of all those homemade suits, this one really reminds me of the Ben Reilly costume. It's basically an inverted version, right? I mean, we get the baby blue right over here on the figure, and then we get the red sweater, whereas, you know, of course the Ben Reilly had the red sweater with the cut off arms and then red for the rest of it. So I thought that was a very nice touch. And what I really like about this head sculpt is that I can imagine Tom Holland's head being underneath this mask. It's a very wide head sculpt, and a young looking head sculpt too. So I really think it fits the model that they based this off of. I think they did a really good job with this. I really like all these little wrinkles that we're seeing, and we get this nice seam right down the middle. You can even see some nice wrinkles around where the mouth would be. I think that's really cool. I think the white paint over the black right here for the eyepieces came out pretty nice. There's one almost kind of a chip type thing going on right over there, so I'm just afraid of making that worse. But I mean, that's really the only QC issue as far as those lenses goes. Then you're just looking at the side of the head, you can see a little bit of a molding seam, which really doesn't bother me so much. And we get some nice wrinkles on the back of the head right over there, and on the top of the dome as well. So really nice head sculpt. And then we have some display options right here, as I had mentioned earlier. So you have the hood down version like that, looking pretty cool. I like that, and I love that they actually even painted a little bit of a zipper right over there. Then you just pop the head off and then take the hood, and then what we want to do is take the head and put it inside the hood, or just go this way, sorry. So just smush in there, and then go ahead and plop this on, like so, and there we go. Now we have Spidey with the hood on, which isn't my favorite of the two display options. I do prefer having the hoodie down, but I'm very happy that we're able to do this. I think it looks pretty nice. You know, you get some nice wrinkles sculpted in there, and it's made out of a fairly soft material, so that's pretty cool. So pretty well done how it sits on to the body right here. I think that looks pretty nice. A little bit of gappage right here, but not too shabby, Hasbro. I think you guys done good. I like it. Then looking at the rest of the figure, I really like the deco right here for the spider logo. Looks pretty solid to me. You know, very faint red coming through there, but it looks pretty good for the most part to me anyway. Then we get some nice wrinkles right here on these baby blue sections. looking very realistic. And then some awesome silver dry brushing right over here for the web shooters. Even though I think these were all black, right? Am I wrong about that? I think the color choice here is incorrect, but I do like how it looks. So it's kind of a weird thing where I think they're a little off model, but I do like how it came out. And then looking right over here, we get the little ties right here for his sweats, you know. And then this is what I was talking about with the paint. So I get some weird random black paint kind of splotched on this left leg right over there. Bothers me only a little bit. And then on the right leg, we get some weird white paint kind of splotched right over there. Looks like it's left over from Tombstone or something, you know. Ooh. But yeah, looking on the wrinkles right over there, they look pretty nice. I like that. Pretty good wrinkles. I'm digging it. Then he has his socks. Are these socks? I think they're socks. I'm not, stockings of some sort. I can't really tell. Then looking at his shoes. Alright, these almost look like moccasins to me, but they don't look too bad at all. Nice wrinkles sculpted in there. We have black around the sides of them. So not looking too shabby, man. Of course, he does have the peg holes under his feet. Now here's taking a look at the back of the figure. I do like seeing sculpted wrinkles in these hinges. I think that's pretty awesome. So yeah, not too bad looking. Now to go over the articulation with this hoodie on, you can still move the head pretty far up. You know, that doesn't look too bad. I like that. That's pretty good. And you can still move the head very far down. So this thing doesn't really hinder articulation much at all. But swapping it, of course, you'll see that we do get a little bit more of a range of movement right over there with the hoodie down. So that's pretty sweet. I like that. Of course, it moves down very far. Still, you get side-to-side movement right there. And a little bit of head wobblage. The shoulder joints move outward just that far up, and they move down pretty well. You can rotate them 360. You get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that go in pretty well. You get a wrist swivel, and then all the wrists hinge up and down. We get an ab crunch that moves forward that much. Ooh, a little bit of plastic chipping right there. And it does move back that far. We get a waist swivel. One thing about this waist swivel that I need to mention is that, remember the old Toy Biz days from the 90s where the figures would have punching action? It almost has this punching action kind of deal. So you kind of have to make sure that it's sitting in the right spot or else it'll just swing back into the front position. So a little frustrating, but not that much of a big deal, but definitely something worth noting, right? So yeah. Anyway, hip joints move outward that far. He will kick forward that much and back only a tiny bit. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and then he does have the calf rotation. Then he has ankles that move down. They move up, but not nearly as far up as I would like them to. If they were able to move up a little bit farther, I can get the figure into more squatting positions. And of course, he does have ankle pivot. Now to measure out this Spider-Man figure, you can see that he is standing just a little over 6 inches tall. Then comparing the homemade suit Tom Holland Spider-Man compared to our Captain America Civil War 3-pack Tom Holland Spider-Man, you can see that the homemade suit version is just a tad taller, so that doesn't really make sense, but he's not that much taller, just by a little bit. And if you want to see some head swappage, it doesn't really work out so well. The ball peg for these figures don't necessarily match. So we do get a bigger ball peg for this figure than this one. So you can kind of sneak this one on here. But it really does make me appreciate this head sculpt a lot more. I think this actually fits this body fairly nicely. You know, you can customize this, I guess, if you really wanted to. But it doesn't really look that bad. But this just doesn't work over here at all, no. And here's our homemade suit Spider-Man next to the Marvel Legends Scarlet Spider. And you can see clearly the inspiration for this came from over here. We're just mostly seeing an inverted version of the Scarlet Spider. And I think this is awesome. I do like that they've done this. And a couple years ago, one of my viewers had sent me this custom Amazing Spider-Man movie-inspired Scarlet Spider. I just wanted to say thank you and just show off the two side by side. Then here's our homemade suit Spider-Man. Next to the only other figure from this wave that I've already reviewed, we have Tombstone. And here's our homemade suit Spidey next to the Marvel Legends Big Time No Let Down Spider-Man. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Oh. Ooh, time to punch in. Oh. Yeah, so for those of you that missed the stop motions, I apologize. I wish I could do more stop motions, but YouTube's kind of in a bad spot right now. So if YouTube turns around for the better, then I will be doing more stop motion, and I will try to do it here and there as much as I can, but I'm just honestly very short on time. Plus, I did update my software, and those updates did erase all of my sound clips that I was using before. Thus, you hear just a transformation sound when I say, let's crack this thing open, you know, before I used to have other sound effects. So anyway, Anyway, back to this figure. I do really like it a lot. I think Hasbro did a really good job with it. It would have been nice to be able to get some butterfly joints right over there, and I would have liked to have had wall crawling interchangeable hands, but those are really my two biggest gripes for the figure. Other than that, I really do like it a lot, and I hope you guys liked this review a lot. If you did, please hit the like button. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the figure. Let me know what you think of the review. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed and you have not hit the notification bell, join the notification squad by hitting that notification bell so you know immediately when the latest Shartimus Prime video is coming at your face. If you want to see a photo gallery of images, it's at marvelousnews.com, and if you're interested in the bonus content and prizes, please check out the Patreon account, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
We're shot in your face. I said we're shot in your face. I said we're shot in your face. I said we're shot in your face. I